God says, "My child, the time has come. The warning has been spoken. The signs have been shown. The whispers of heaven have reached the earth, and yet so many remain asleep. But you, my chosen one, have been given the eyes to see and the ears to hear. You are not blind to the truth. You are not deaf to the revelation. And now, Archangel Michael has been sent forth to sound the alarm one final time. Tomorrow, March 13th, a shift will take place. A movement will begin. A decision will be made. And your person, the one you trusted, the one you believed in, the one you never questioned, is preparing to walk away. This is not a joke. This is not a test. This is a warning from the throne of heaven. The betrayal has been set in motion. The departure has already begun in their heart. They have wrestled with their thoughts. They have struggled with their conscience. They have stood at the crossroads, uncertain of which path to take. But now, the choice is being made. The final decision is upon them. They are walking away from everything, every promise, every vow, every bond, every connection that once held them in place. They are leaving behind what was once cherished. They are choosing a different path, a different future, a different destiny. But my child, do not be deceived. This is not just a random occurrence. This is not a simple change of heart. This is not a coincidence. There are forces at work behind the scenes. There are unseen hands pulling the strings. There are whispers in the dark guiding their steps. And you must understand, not every departure is of me. Not every separation is divine. Some departures are orchestrated by the enemy. Some walk away because they have been deceived. Some choose to leave because they have been manipulated, blinded, and entangled in the snares of the adversary. Your person has been lured by false promises. They have been enticed by illusions. They have been drawn away by a path that looks beautiful on the surface but is filled with hidden thorns. They do not see what you see. They do not know what you know. They believe they are making the right choice. They believe they are walking toward something greater. But in reality, they are walking into a trap. And once they step through that door, there will be no turning back. The angels have been dispatched to intervene, but there is only a short window of time. The battle is intense. The forces of light and darkness are clashing in the unseen realm. And you, my child, are at the center of it. You must be prepared. You must be ready. Because what happens next will change everything. This is your final warning. This is your last opportunity to open your eyes fully, to see beyond the veil, to understand the magnitude of what is taking place. Do not ignore this message. Do not brush it aside. Do not assume that everything will remain the same. Because after tomorrow, nothing will be the same again. Your person is standing at the edge of a decision. Their heart is wavering. Their mind is clouded. And yet, deep within their spirit, they feel the weight of this moment. They feel the pull. They sense the gravity of what is about to unfold. But they do not fully comprehend the consequences of their actions. They do not realize that once they walk away, the door will close behind them. Once they take that step, there will be no way back. And here is where the deception lies. They think they are making this decision freely. They think they are choosing their own destiny. They believe they are walking toward a better future. But in reality, they are being guided by unseen hands. The enemy has planted seeds of doubt, confusion, and deception in their mind. The adversary has whispered lies into their ears. The forces of darkness have painted a false picture of what awaits them on the other side. But my child, I have given you the gift of discernment. I have placed my spirit within you. You know the truth. You see beyond the illusion. And now, I am calling you to stand firm. Do not be shaken by what is about to happen. Do not let fear take root in your heart. Because I am still in control. Even when things seem chaotic, even when everything appears to be falling apart, I am working behind the scenes. I am orchestrating my perfect plan. What is hidden in the dark will be brought into the light. The one who has been influencing your person, the one who has been leading them astray, will be exposed. The enemy has tried to keep this hidden. The adversary has worked tirelessly to prevent you from seeing the truth. But my light will shine upon this situation. My revelation will break through every lie. And when the truth is revealed, it will be undeniable. Your person believes they are walking toward something better. But in reality, they are walking into a storm. The road they are choosing is filled with trials, pain, and regret. They think they are leaving behind burdens, but they do not realize they are walking into heavier chains. And when the weight of their decision crashes down upon them, when they see the reality of what they have chosen, it will be too late. But my child, I need you to hear me clearly. Do not chase after them. Do not beg them to stay. Do not try to hold on to someone who is determined to leave. Because what is meant for you will always remain. What is truly yours will never walk away. And if they choose to go, it means they were never truly yours to begin with. Instead, stand firm in faith. Trust in my plan. Know that I am working all things together for your good. What looks like a loss today will be revealed as a blessing tomorrow. What seems like rejection is actually redirection. What appears to be the end is actually the beginning of something greater. Tomorrow, March 13th, the decision will be made. The shift will happen. And when it does, remember this message. Hold on to my word. Do not allow your emotions to control you. Do not let fear take over. Because I am still on the throne. I am still in control. And I have already prepared the way for you. The exposure is coming. The truth will be revealed. The one who has been working behind the scenes will no longer be able to hide. Their intentions will be laid bare. And you, my child, will see everything clearly. The puzzle pieces will fall into place. The unanswered questions will finally make sense. So prepare yourself. Stay in prayer. Stay in alignment with my will. Do not be moved by what you see in the natural. Keep your eyes on me. Because what is coming will shake many, but it will not shake you. What is about to be exposed will shock those around you, but it will not surprise you. Because I have already spoken. I have already warned you. I have already prepared you. Now stand firm. Watch as my plan unfolds. Trust in my timing. And know that no matter what happens, I am with you. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And when all is said and done, when the dust settles and the truth stands revealed, you will see that everything I allowed was for your ultimate good. The countdown has begun. The moment of truth is near. Be ready. My beloved child, listen carefully, for this message is not ordinary. It is not a coincidence that your eyes have been led here. It is not an accident that your soul feels the pull, the urgency, the stirring deep within. This is divine timing. This is a revelation meant for you. Archangel Michael has been sent forth with a message that cannot be ignored. You have been warned. This is not a joke. You must receive these words with an open heart, an open spirit, and an awareness that transcends the limits of the physical world. Too long have you been surrounded by illusions. Too long have you been deceived by those who wear masks of light but move in the shadows. Too long have you walked among those whose hearts are not truly aligned with yours. But now the veil is lifting. Now the truth is coming forth, and it will shake you, it will awaken you. It will call you into a higher understanding of what has been hidden right in front of you. Your person, the one whose energy has intertwined with yours, the one whose path has been written in the divine records, the one whose soul has been in conflict, is making a choice. A choice that will change everything. A choice that will alter the course of what was once thought to be unshakable. They are walking away from everything. Everything they once knew. Everything they once clung to. Everything that held them in place. They are walking away, not in defeat, not in weakness, but in divine order, in alignment with the will of the heavens. They are stepping forward into a future that is written in the stars, a future that was ordained long before time began, a future that cannot be stopped by human hands or earthly opposition. This is not a decision made in haste. This is not an escape. This is not a moment of uncertainty. This is divine movement. This is the unraveling of everything that was built on falsehoods. This is the exposure of what was hidden in the darkness. This is the moment of reckoning. You have been warned. The signs have been placed before you time and time again. You have felt the shifts, you have sensed the unease, you have known deep within your spirit that something was approaching, something inevitable, something unstoppable. You have questioned, you have doubted, you have struggled with the weight of knowing without fully understanding. But now, understanding is being granted. The truth is being made known. There is no turning back. There is no more room for denial. You cannot unsee what is about to be revealed. You cannot pretend that you do not know. For Archangel Michael has sounded the call to awaken, the call to prepare, the call to stand firm in the presence of what is about to unfold. This is not a time for fear. This is not a time for hesitation. This is a time for clarity. This is a time for strength. This is a time for unwavering faith in the divine plan that is now coming into full manifestation. Your person is leaving behind the chains that once bound them, the ties that once held them captive, the illusions that once clouded their vision. They have been in conflict. They have been torn between the expectations of the world and the truth of their soul. They have wrestled with the voices that sought to keep them in place, voices that whispered fear, doubt, obligation. But no longer. The time has come for the breaking of the chains. The time has come for the great departure. The time has come for the realignment of destiny. And you, my beloved, are a part of this. You have been called to witness this shift. You have been chosen to stand in the presence of this unfolding revelation. You have been prepared, whether you realized it or not. Everything you have endured, everything you have faced, every moment of pain, confusion, and struggle has led to this very moment. It has been a refining fire, a preparation for the unveiling of what is now taking place. But be warned. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone will accept. Not everyone will embrace what is happening. The forces of deception will rise in protest. Those who have benefited from the illusions will seek to hold on. Those who have built their strength upon the foundation of lies will feel the trembling of the ground beneath them. The exposure will be great. The shaking will be undeniable. The truth will cut through every falsehood like a sword. And many will not be ready. Many will resist. Many will refuse to believe. But you, my child, must not waver. You must stand firm. You must hold fast to the truth that is being revealed. You must not allow the voices of doubt to sway you, for they will come, they will attempt to pull you back into the place of blindness, they will try to make you question what you know is true. But you have been given eyes to see. You have been given ears to hear. You have been given a spirit that recognizes truth even when the world denies it. Archangel Michael has spoken. The call has gone forth. The exposure is happening now. What was hidden is now being brought into the light. What was whispered in secret is now being declared from the mountaintops. There is no more room for deception. There is no more time for hesitation. You must align yourself with the truth, no matter how difficult, no matter how shocking, no matter how much it changes everything you thought you knew. The future is unfolding as it was meant to. Destiny is aligning as it was written. The hands of the divine are moving with power and authority. Nothing can stop what has begun. Nothing can stand against the will of the heavens. Nothing can turn back the tide of revelation that is now sweeping across your life. You have been warned. This is not a joke. This is not a test. This is not something to take lightly. This is the moment of reckoning. This is the moment of truth. This is the moment when everything changes. Your person is walking away. They are choosing the path that was meant for them. They are stepping into the future that was always theirs to claim. And you must prepare yourself, for what comes next will require everything within you. Stay strong. Stay awake. Stay aligned with the divine. For the time is now. Beloved soul, this is a divine moment, a sacred calling, and an urgent message meant just for you. The heavens have aligned to bring you to this point, to this revelation, and now is the time to truly listen. The voice of God speaks not in the noise of the world, but in the quiet whispers of your soul, in the signs that surround you, in the subtle yet undeniable nudges that push you forward. You have been chosen, called upon by the highest realms, and this is not by chance. Tomorrow, March 13th, is a day of transformation, a moment in time that will shift the course of your life in ways you may not yet comprehend. Archangel Michael, the mighty protector, the warrior of light, has stepped forth with a warning, a guidance, a truth that cannot be ignored. This is not a joke, nor a coincidence. The divine forces are moving, aligning all that is meant for you, ensuring that no harm touches your path. You are safe in the hands of God, for He has ordained a future that is filled with blessings, purpose, and divine protection. There is someone in your life, a person of deep significance, whose soul is intricately connected with yours. This person is making a decision, a life-altering choice, stepping away from everything they once knew, from all that was, to walk toward a future that has been divinely orchestrated. This is not merely a human decision, this is the unfolding of God's will, the manifestation of His perfect plan. And you, beloved soul, are at the heart of it. Do not fear, do not doubt, for what is meant for you can never be taken away. God sees all, knows all, and has already prepared the way. Every obstacle has been accounted for, every challenge foreseen, and nothing can stand against the will of the Almighty. The hands of the divine are upon you, shielding you, guiding you, ensuring that you do not fall. In moments of uncertainty, when the darkness of doubt tries to cloud your heart, remember this: God does not fail. His promises are eternal, His word unbreakable, and His love for you is beyond measure. Now is the time to trust. Fully, completely, without hesitation. Your faith is the key that unlocks the blessings that have been stored up for you. It is faith that moves mountains, that calls forth miracles, that opens doors no man can shut. Do not let fear take hold of you. Do not let the whispers of the enemy distract you from what you know to be true. The enemy thrives on doubt, on confusion, on the illusion of separation from God. But you are never alone. The angels stand guard, divine forces surround you, and the presence of God is within you. Pray. Not as a routine, not as a mere ritual, but as an intimate conversation with the one who created you, who loves you beyond comprehension. Speak to God as you would to a beloved friend, as a child would to a loving father. Pour out your heart, lay down your worries, surrender your fears. And then, listen. In the silence, in the stillness, His voice will be heard. He will guide you, reassure you, and fill you with the peace that surpasses all understanding. This moment is sacred. The events that are unfolding are not random, they have been set into motion by divine decree. Do not resist the changes, do not cling to what is being removed, for what is coming is far greater than anything you have known. The past is behind you, and the future is in the hands of God. Walk forward with courage, with faith, with the absolute knowing that you are being led toward your highest good. Archangel Michael, the protector, the guardian, the warrior of God's army, stands beside you now. He wields his mighty sword, cutting away all that is not meant for you, destroying the chains of fear, doubt, and limitation. Call upon him when you feel weak, when you need strength, when you require protection. His presence is unwavering, His power unmatched, for He fights not by His own will but by the command of the Almighty. You may feel the shift already, the stirring in your spirit, the undeniable sense that something greater is at work. Trust this feeling. It is the voice of God speaking to you, confirming what you already know deep in your soul. The divine plan is in motion, and you are a part of it. The pieces are coming together, the alignment is happening, and soon, you will see with your own eyes what your heart has long known to be true. Let go of worry. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the fear of the unknown. You are safe. You are protected. You are loved beyond measure. God's hands are upon you, and nothing can take away what He has ordained for you. There is no force, no power, no opposition that can stand against the will of God. Rest in this truth. Stand firm in your faith. Miracles are unfolding. The impossible is becoming possible. Doors that seemed permanently shut are swinging open. Paths that were once unclear are now illuminated. What once felt like an endless waiting season is now shifting into divine manifestation. The answers are coming, the blessings are arriving, the transformation is happening. You are stepping into a season of fulfillment, of purpose, of divine destiny. Tomorrow marks a new beginning, a turning point, a moment of divine intervention. Do not be afraid of the changes, for they are leading you exactly where you need to be. Trust in the process. Trust in the timing. Trust in the one who holds your future. God is with you, now and always. Nothing will go wrong, for His plan is perfect. You are safe, beloved soul. You are chosen. You are loved. You are being guided every step of the way. Hold on to faith, for your breakthrough is near.